Okay, on this one we're going to find the product, the multiplication of this guy and its conjugate. So we're supposed to take 6 minus 8i times its conjugate. Now, what's its conjugate? Are you familiar with what a conjugate is? It means the exact same thing, opposite sign in the middle. Opposite sign in the middle. In other words, if the first one had been plus, then this one would have been minus. But our first was minus, so this is plus. So that's what a conjugate means. It means opposite sign in the middle. That's what conjugate is. So that's a word they use a lot in the complex world, is a conjugate. These guys are conjugates because they're the same thing, they just have the opposite sign in the middle. All right, let's crank out the problem. So now the first one goes to both because we're supposed to multiply, right? We're supposed to take the product of this term and its conjugate. So 6 times 6, 36, plus 6 times 8i is 48i. All right, and now the minus 8i is going to go there and there. Minus 8i times 6 is minus 48i, and minus 8i times plus 8i is minus 64i squared. See that? Minus 8 times plus 8, and I times I. All right, do you notice what nice thing happens? These drop out, don't they? Plus 48i and minus 48i. And then what do we always do with I squared? I hope you know. We replace with negative 1. So this is going to become negative 64 times negative 1. The I squared becomes negative 1. That's what we always do. We leave regular i's, but we don't leave I squareds. We replace those with negative 1. Okay, so then what? This is going to be plus 64 because negative times negative is positive. Then we can add these up. This is a nice clean 100. Done. No more I. Notice. The i's they dropped out here, and then I squared we replaced with negative 1, so it just came to be a real life number, 100. That's an interesting problem.